Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again, Prep 1. Our lesson today is solving inequalities of the first degree in the set of rational numbers اللي هو lesson 8. طيب, inequality, what's the meaning of inequality? The inequality is a mathematical sentence consists of two sides and the sign between them is more than or less than. more than or equal, less than or equal. أهم حاجة إنها doesn't is not equal. sorry. يبقى عندي هنا أنا عندي هنا 2x plus 1 and the other side is 7. يبقى عندي هنا more than, يبقى this form is called inequality. or هنا عندي هنا 3y minus 2 and the other side is 5. ممكن نقول هنا less than or less than or equal كمان. يبقى ده form برضو من equalities. After that we can talk about properties of inequalities. Inequality really هنا we can add or subtract the same number from the both sides of the inequality and the sign of the inequality doesn't change. طيب say أنا عندي هنا A less than B, then A plus C is less than برضو B plus C. طب ازاي؟ give example. say إن ال A is equal 5 و 5 less than 7 and say إن A is equal 5 and B is equal 7. let C is equal 1. so add 1 to the both sides of the inequality. and هنا 5 and here is 7 plus 1 and plus 1. then get the result. 5 plus 1 is equal 6. 7 plus 1 is equal 8 and 6 less than 8. يبقى هنا the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. less than and here less than. يبقى when we add the same number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. when subtracting a number from the same number from the both sides of the inequality, let's get the relation. say ان عندي A less than B, A is equal 5 and B is equal 7 and 5 less than 7. we know that. طيب let in C is equal 1 as we said before. okay, subtract 1 from the both sides. عندي 5 minus 1 and 7 minus 1. 5 minus 1 is equal 6 and 7 minus 5 minus 1 is equal 4 and 7 minus 1 is equal 6 and 4 less than 6. يبقى عندي less than في الأول خالص كان عندي A less than B. يبقى when we adding or subtracting the same number from the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. يعني لو less than it will be less than as if, more than it will be more than as if. okay, let's know if we multiplying or dividing a positive number to the both sides of the inequality. وليه قلنا negative أو positive؟ حددنا ال positive number different from negative number in the inequality. طيب let in A less than B and C is a positive number. we multiplying C to the both sides of the inequality, but C here is a positive number. as we said before, A is equal 5 less than 7 اللي هي ال B. C is equal 1. تمام. C is equal 1. طبعا 1 هنا positive number. okay, multiply 5 times 1 عندي هنا 7 times 1. 5 times 1 is equal 5. 7 times 1 is equal 7. يبقى عندي هنا 5 less than 7 again. يبقى when we multiplying positive number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality again doesn't change. طيب division. طيب when we dividing letter C اللي هو positive number to the both sides of the inequality, تاني هنشوف مع بعض inequality doesn't change. عندي A less than B by the same numbers 5 to 7 ممكن نغير النمبرز على فكره، بس يعني للسهوله احنا هنشتغل على 5 و 7 طول الوقت. طيب هنقول هنا C is equal 1، يبقى هنا 5 شكلك قلم divided 1، هنقول هنا 7 divided 1. تعالى نشوف 5 divided 1 is equal 5، 7 divided 1 is equal 7، 5 less than 7. يبقى عندي هنا برضو مفيش تغيير خالص في ال sign of inequality when we dividing a positive number to the both sides. طيب وفي multiplying or dividing a negative number to the both sides of the inequality. طيب let's try. عندي A less than B، ممكن نغير النمبرز بحيث ان احنا يعني ايه زهقنا من ال 5 بصراحة. ممكن نقول 4 and 8. 4 less than 8. let in C is equal negative 2. C is equal negative 2. طيب تعالى نشوف مع بعض A times C و B times C. يا ترى less than تفضل زي ما هي ولا تتغير؟ عندي هنا 4 times negative 2 اللي هي times C. and here the other side 8 times negative 2. 4 times negative 2 is equal negative 8. And 8 times negative 2 is equal negative 16. And we know that negative 8 is more than negative 16. يبقى عندي هنا less than becomes more than. يبقى if we multiply a negative number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality will be changed. هتتغير. طب ده هنشوف مع بعض الديفيجن. A less than B. يبقى 8 divided C more than B divided C. ازاي؟ يلا نشوف مع بعض. ناخد بالنا ان هنا C is a negative number. طيب لقيت ان انا عندي هنا ال A زي ما قلنا 4، ال B 8 and 4 less than 8. and let's C is equal negative 2. substitute عندي A divided C يبقى 4 divided negative 2. and the other side is B divided C يعني 8 divided negative 2. let's get the result. 4 divided by negative 2, positive divided negative is equal negative. 4 divided 2 is equal 2. Here the other side 8. بالنا ان في هنا more than or less than. 8 divided by negative 2. Positive divided negative negative. And 8 divided 2 is equal 4. Negative 2 more than or less than negative 4. more than. ناخد بالنا ان عندي هنا less than becomes more than. But when we divide negative number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality will be changed. And less than becomes more than. Okay, يبقى هقولهم تاني again. If we adding or subtracting the same number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. If we are multiplying or dividing a positive number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. But if we multiply or divide a negative number to the both sides of the inequality, the sign of the inequality doesn't change. Let's use these properties to solve the inequality. Open your book, page 27, exercise number 4, letter A. X plus 4 more than 1. هو بيقول هنا solve each inequality and represent the solution in the solution set on the number line. طيب خلينا نشوف مع بعض x plus 4 more than 1. هتعامل معاها زي ما كنت بتعامل مع الايكويشن بالظبط. عندي هنا plus 4 يبقى minus 4 to the both sides. طب عندي هنا x plus 4 minus 4 more than 1 minus 4 برضه. ناخد بالنا بس امتى بتعامل معاها كانيكواليتي؟ لما ببقى multiplying or dividing the negative number. طب عندي هنا positive 4 والنيجاتيف 4 number and additive numbers يبقى sum is equal 0. يبقى x more than 1 minus 4 يعني more than negative 3. x more than negative 3 and the solution set in the set of rational numbers. احنا اتفقنا في الاول solving inequalities in the set of rational numbers. لكن لو قال لي natural او integers هتعامل برضو معاهم. لكن احنا هنا بتاعنا in the set of rational numbers. طيب هنقول هنا حد يقول لي بقى السوليوشن سيت از ايكوال نيجاتيف 3 نيجاتيف 2 نيجاتيف 1. نو، لان انا عندي هنا راشونال نمبرز، يبقى في هنا راشونال نمبرز بين النيجاتيف 3 والنيجاتيف 2 اصلا. يبقى السوليوشن سيت هتتكتب ازاي؟ بالشكل ده. solution set is equal x such that x belong to the set of rational numbers and x numbers that more than negative 3. بس هو ده الشكل بتاع solution set in the set of rational numbers. طيب letter h بتقول لي هنا 3 times 7y minus 1 over 3 less than or equal 20y minus 1. Firstly, multiply 3 to the brackets عندي هنا 3 times 7y 21y. 3 times negative third negative 1 less than or equal 20 minus 20y sorry minus 1. After that عندي هنا 21y and the other side 20y. اتفقنا ان انا اقدر اجيب ال 20y دي هنا by negative او by the inverse، يعني لو النيجاتيف تبقى بوزيتيف ولو بوزيتيف becomes negative. 21y minus 20y minus 1 less than or equal negative 1. طيب عندي 21y minus 20y يبقى عندي هنا y واحدة minus 1 less than or equal negative 1. It becomes normal form of inequality y minus 1 less than or equal negative 1. يبقى عندي negative 1 يبقى plus 1 يبقى y minus 1 plus 1 less than or equal negative 1 plus 1. يبقى عندي هنا negative 1 1 يبقى sum is equal 0 يبقى y less than or equal عندي هنا برضو negative 1 plus 1 is equal 0. المرة دي هنكتب 0 يبقى y less than or equal 0. So the solution set is equal x such that x belong to the set of rational numbers. Sorry. And solution set here is equal y such that y belong to the set of rational numbers and y less than or equal 0. طيب using the number line زد في الخط كيو بقى represent the solution set in the number line. عندي number line اهو. طبعا عندي equal distance 0 1 2 3 4 للبوزيتيف direction، 0 نيجاتيف 1 نيجاتيف 2 نيجاتيف 3 نيجاتيف 4 ده النيجاتيف direction. طب بقول لي هنا y less than or equal. طب equal يبقى انا عندي هنا close، عندي 0 انه قال لي equal. طب هو بيقول لي less than 0 less than يبقى عندي النيجاتيف direction اهو. دي السوليوشن سيت بتاعتي. ممكن نعمل كده كمان على اساس ان الجروب تمام. يبقى عندي هنا 0 نيجاتيف دايركشن. كمل كده الارو ده معناه ان هو less than 0، يعني كل النمبرز اللي هي less than 0 rational. طيب here I have 3 minus 2x more than 1. طيب ليه انا اخترت الاكسرسايز ده رغم ان هو مش موجود في البوك عندنا؟ لان هنا هنوضح لي امتى لما بعمل multiplying or dividing negative number الساين اوف ذا inequality will be changed، لان هو مش موجود هنا زيها. طيب هنشوف مع بعض هنا 3 minus 2x more than 1. انا عايز I want to remove 3 هنا الساين بتاعتها بوزيتيف، يبقى هعمل minus 3. اوكي يبقى 3 minus 2x more than نسينا نعمل minus 3 more than 1 minus 3. عملنا subtract 1 to the both sides. طيب here I have 3 و negative 3 and down negative 2x and here I have more than 1 minus 3 is equal negative 2. Here the coefficient is negative 2, so I will divide by negative 2. divided by negative 2 to the both sides of the inequality. كده هبتدي اعمل ستيب جديده عشان اعمل divided 2 لان الساين of the inequality will be changed. يبقى negative 2x divided negative 2. اتفقنا when we multiplying or dividing negative number the sign will be changed. يبقى هنا more than it will be less than. بالنا negative 2 divided negative 2 again. يبقى عندي هنا negative 2 divided by negative 2 1. يبقى عندي x less than negative 2 over negative 2 is equal 1. يبقى x less than 1. x less than 1. The solution set is equal x such that x belong to set of rational numbers x less than 1. طيب النمبر لاين اهو I will use equal distance and 0 in positive direction 1 2 3 4 and so on. هنا negative 1 negative 2 negative 3 and so on. بقول هنا x less than 1. ناخد بالنا بقى ان ال 1 مش معانا، فهعمل ايه؟ open circle كده وهقول less than 1 يبقى برضو in the negative direction. بس ناخد بالنا ان فوق عملنا close circle هنا open circle. Okay, our lesson today is finished. Thank you and goodbye.